What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again, continuing our journey of the Thin Blue Line. This will be episode 7. Go grab your snacks, because you already know, I say it a lot, snacks is not included. So, yeah, we're already very excited to dive into this one. So, yeah, let's kick back, relax. Hopefully we'll have a good laugh. And, yeah, we'll leave you guys, with watching the show with me. Thank you, guys. Snacks not included. Let's get it. Goody.
Well, thank you, Patricia. That was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Your turn to make breakfast is always something of an adventure.
Thought I'd try something a bit special.
Well, indeed. A lesser woman would not even have attempted earth a la mayonnaise.
Yes, and it almost worked, didn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Apart, of course, for the absence of earth.
I broke them all.
And mayonnaise.
It curdled.
But all in all, the most delicious plate of a la I've ever tasted. Now then, since we have a few moments to spare, let's have another bash at my lines, shall we?
All right, but we'll have to hurry.
Take it from the top of page 34.
Yes.
Avast, ye lubbers! 'Tis Pan and his lost boys come to board me. Swish, swish.
You shall not murder Tinkerbell Hook.
Think ye not? I'll keel haul ye Peter Pan. Ha ha! Ha ha!
Jesus.
It's awfully good. Very scary.
Well, I feel scary. This will be my year, Patricia. At tonight's audition, I shall carry all before me.
Well, you ought to. You're obviously the best.
Oh, no.
But I'm afraid you'll end up playing the crocodile that swallowed a clock as usual.
Yes, it's true. Every year I've gone to the Peter Pan auditions and buckled my swash till my timbers shivered. And every year I've been presented with 7 feet of green foam rubber and informed that my lines are tick and tock. Well, not this year, I can assure you. I have prepared fully. Swish, swish. The part of Captain Hook is mine.
Well, I hope so. It makes me furious to see you passed over for lesser men. Last year I nearly turned in my tomahawk.
Oh, now you mustn't do that, Patricia. You make a wonderful Red Indian maid.
Oh, I don't think so. That silly little costume. My thighs are too fat.
Patricia, what an absurd thing to say.
Oh, you're just saying that to be nice.
No, I'm not. I'm sure any number of Indian maids have fat thighs.
His way with words.
Gasforth Amateur Drama Society? What's all that then? Fannying about in tights?
No, Derek, we only fanny about in tights when we do Shakespeare. This concerns the annual pantomime. Robust singers required for the chorus. Interested?
It sounds boring to me. I'd rather have a cup of tea in front of the telly.
Well, of course you would, Derek. That is because you have the soul of an amoeba and the imagination of a pot noodle. You'd be bored watching Olivier play Hamlet.
Well, I don't like football. Especially foreign teams.
Well, each their own. I'm sure you can't sing, anyway.
When I gave my karaoke Careless Whisper on our last holiday, my wife wept.
Wow.
Derek, we require thespians, not yobs. You couldn't get a small role in a bakery, let alone justify a place in a major Amdram panto. You just ain't got it, kid.
Wow.
Avast, ye lubbers! Ha ha!
You should sign up. Oh, shit. He's the croc. Tick-tock.
So how did it go, dear?
Treachery? Thy name is Gasforth Amdramsock.
Who is going to play Hook?
Avast ye lovers, 'Tis Peter Pan and his lost boys come to board me.
Wow.
You should have seen me cry. They were all there. The snooty, snotty, toity, hoity, farty-arty, decaffeinated, fruit-flavoured, tea-bagged, semi-skimmed cream of gas for they eat. Fowler was wearing leg warmers.
Nah.
The bloke stood there looking like a bird at an aerobics class. Fanning on about internal motivation. I said, rubbish, mate. All you have to do is shout. And I've got the part.
Ah,
The
shit.
director said I was clearly a suppressed thespian.
Right. I'd have smacked him in the mouth.
Smack him.
Oh, well, I mustn't grumble. I am to be Grimm's understudy, and I have been entrusted with the important, indeed pivotal role of the crocodile. In many ways, a more challenging part.
Tick-tock.
Patricia, I've got it! I'll try an accent. A Glaswegian, perhaps. Tack-talk, 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 jabber. Oh, I don't know.
Or croc.
Christmas Eve, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas Eve. Now, I realize, of course, that the Yuletide shift denies those involved certain traditional treats. Not for us, the last-minute present wrapping, carols round the tree, Grandpa smoking his pipe, enjoying a good rough shag. Constable Habib, have I said something amusing?
No, sir.
Perhaps you find all this talk of Christmas unsettling. I realize, of course, that this station is not a monoculture, and that you do not celebrate the season.
Oh, no, sir. I think people of any culture and religion can respect the true meaning of Christmas.
Ah, yes. Peace on earth and goodwill to all men.
Well, yeah, that. And getting rat-faced and ending up with your head down the toilet.
Yes. Well, in our case, all that must wait. Not for us, the simple pleasures of Christmas. Sherry, chestnuts, father bringing home a big fat bird and telling Mum to stuff it.
Sounds like a right old rave up at your house, sir.
Now, I have, as usual, purchased a Christmas tree, which will be set up in the reception area.
Hell yeah.
You are, of course, all welcome to hang your own personal balls on it.
I got blue ones.
Constable Habib, are you ill?
Hang your balls, guys.
Bar, please, Kevin. Get off.
He's trying.
I love Christmas. I can never sleep, so I have to get up, but then I get so excited I have to have a lie down again, which is so silly, isn't it? So exciting. I have been thinking all year about giving you one, and now I'm going to. Present, I mean. Got some brilliant presents for people. But Maggie, I've got the best one for you.
Oh, Kevin. That's really sweet of you. But I wish you hadn't. I haven't got you anything.
Maggie, I didn't give you a present because I wanted one back. I never even thought about you getting one for me.
Well, that's all right then.
No, don't cry, man.
And I got a special present for Inspector Fowler. I wanted to get him something really special, you know, just to show how much I appreciate him.
And what did you get him then?
A puncture repair kit. And I bought Maggie some lingerie.
What's lingerie?
Posh pants. Like your undies, only more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Pummels, you mean. That's
Okay.
an excellent present. Yes, it can get very nippy up your kaiba these long nights.
Frank, he's talking about lingerie, which is French for four.
Yes, that's right. Got us some silky knickers. Split crotch? Well, I hope not. Only bought them this morning. dead sexy. Knickers and a bra. I was that embarrassed buying them, I had to say they were for me.
There's only one set of underwear you want to give her, mate. Yours. You'll hitch up your boxers and say, there's a rapping doll, the present's inside.
Oh, shit. Aggressive.
Think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, it's all right, son. You know, fellas that talk about it most do it least. I know. I talk about it all the time. And I haven't had any since the days of Harold Wilson.
I never knew you had a gay relationship.
What are you talking about?
This bloke Harold Wilson you were having it with.
Kevin, he was the Prime Minister.
Blimey! And you, an ordinary copper, you did do well.
Boom. Goody rocks, guys.
It's always a very special moment, I think, when one installs the station Christmas tree.
It hasn't got any foliage, sir. Looks like it's been napalmed.
Well, it did have foliage before I attempted to extract it from the Christmas market scrummage. People run mad at this time of year. Mind you can understand it. Any community which has been forced to listen to simply having a wonderful Christmas time on every occasion that they've entered a shop since mid-October is bound to be a bit restive. Sergeant, darling, did you have a successful time in town?
Yes, I did. I decided I should have my hair done for Christmas.
Yes, perhaps you should. Because it is looking a bit of a mess.
Raymond, I've been. This cost £45.
£45? They've hardly taken anything off at all. For £45, you should be bald.
Here's your present. Now, I hope you don't take offense. I'm giving this to you because I respect you as a feminist, and I don't want you to think that it's for my benefit. Although that would be quite nice.
Perhaps if we turn it round a bit, sir. You know, sometimes they do have a better side.
My mum always gets a proper one, made out of tinsel.
May I have a word, Raymond? Very important. About the panto. Now, you can take a bit of gentle, constructive criticism, can't you?
Of course.
Basically, your crocodile's crap. You're acting more like an enormous green dog do than a croc. And I suggest you get it sorted.
Inspector Grimm, don't you have things to do?
Oh, God, you're right. I haven't done my vocal exercises yet.
Alpha, Alpha, Bravo.
Wilco Foxtrot Delta.
Tango, Tango, Diet Lilt and a Fanta.
Let's go.
With me, important bit of business to discuss.
Well, yeah, there is, sir, actually. There's a lot of naughtiness going on out there. A lot of burglaries.
You see, I've put this brilliant new bit in, where I shoved me sword back into me belt, but I miss, and I stab me trousers, and I say to the kiddies, don't worry, it was only a little scratch. No, only a little prick. Only a little prick.
Hilarious, eh? There won't be a dry seat left in the house. Boy, sir.
What?
There's a lot of stuff being oiked out the back of gardens.
Eh?
Well, it's all happening while the families are at the front door, listening to carol singers.
Carol singers?
Well, it's obvious what's going on. The Division want to know what you're doing about it.
Division? You moron, Craig, why didn't you say something? Fannying on about pantos. Get the cart, let's go.
Whoop, whoop.
You seem to forget, Craig. It's my arse on the line, so you better pull your finger out. So get the script, you can test me in the car.
Hinky. Pull it out.
Yes, Goody, what is it?
Well, sir, it's just that, I bought you a little present, sir.
Well, that's very kind of you, Goody, but I don't really approve.
Oh, no, it's hardly anything at all, sir. Just something that I know you'd like, something that's really you.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's no harm.
I'm worried about Kevin, Pat. He got me this present. And he dropped loads of hints about it doing something for him.
Oh, come on, Maggie, it's hardly a surprise. You know Goody's desperate for you to do anything with him.
Yeah, but
True.
I think he wants me to fix his bike.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
That's just the sort of present Raymond would get me. It would be so nice if he got me something feminine and sexy, but he won't. He'll have been down the DIY shop as usual, asking them to gift wrap a sack of tiling grout.
Oh, the mix-up. Don't tell me. Mine's gonna have a Merry Christmas.
Sit down, please. Now then, Goody. I've asked you to come and see me because there is something which you and I must discuss. And I want the truth. I do not want you to try to deceive me out of shame or embarrassment. I can assure you that I am not embarrassed. Not embarrassed at all. Right, good. So here we go. Do you do you find me attractive?
Dear God.
Well, sir, I don't know. You're always very clean. I think that's nice.
Because if you harbour some secret desire, if indeed you do, crave me, physically, then we must, of course, have it out in the open.
Are you propositioning me, sir?
Don't be disgusting, you foul boy.
Well, you said you wanted us to have it out in the open.
I talk about the fact that clearly I've become some kind of fantasy figure to you. The fact that the idea of my near-naked body decked out in flimsy female attire turns you on.
I don't think you look nice naked at all.
Well, it won't help you to add insult to injury, laddie.
No, I mean, I don't want to see you decked out in flimsy female attire, sir.
Then what the hell is this Christmas present all about, then? Some disgusting, perverted attempt at humour?
No, it's just so you can bend punches.
You want me to fix my bicycle wearing women's underwear?
God! I've given you the wrong present, sir. I bought you a puncher repair kit. The underwear was for Constable Habib.
Well, that's very nearly as bad, you foul boy.
Foul.
Do you really believe that women appreciate rubbish like this, to be treated like some kind of saucy sex object?
Well, why not? I would.
Take these foul things and get out.
Out in the open, oh my God.
Really, Sergeant Dawkins, we are on duty. Kindly control your wild animal lust.
No, I will not. It's Christmas and I don't care. I saw what you got me, Peachy.
What I got you?
The lingerie. Oh, it's the first sexy romantic thing you've done since you bought me that box of milk tray when I had shingles. Oh, I've always wanted some saucy undies. Real proper silky ones. God, it turns me on. God, it makes me hornier than Rudolph's antlers.
Wow.
You're my little Christmas cracker and I love you.
Yes. On the other hand, perhaps underwear is a silly present. Perhaps you'd prefer something more functional. Why, you were saying only the other day how your toenail clippers were blunt.
Raymond, I want my knickers. And if they're not in my stocking tomorrow morning, they'll be holly in your pajamas. But they will be. I know. After all, Christmas is for lovers.
Woo! Gotta get it back.
What is all this noise about?
It's a caravan of New Age travellers, Raymond. They've been causing an obstruction.
Well, I'm not putting up with this all night. You are all officially warned. Now, happy Christmas and get out.
All power and passion, man. You are Babylon, but I will speak to you. Your lot impounded our van, man.
My belly is swollen with the fruit of love's seed. And we are homeless.
We are a circle. There is no end. There is no beginning. Everything is now, and we are here. And we're staying.
Jesus.
Well, what in 12 types of instant cake mix are we supposed to do with these two? I mean, this is all we need on Christmas Eve, isn't it? A couple arrived from far away with nowhere to stay for the night. The woman heavily pregnant. I mean, did you ever hear of such a thing?
You're my scrummy little mince pie, and I want to eat you all up.
Cousin Goody, do you recall that earlier this evening you made me a gift of some lingerie?
Oh, yes, sir, but I have explained. I never intended.
Yes. But the fact is that I've changed my mind, and I want it back.
Kinky.
Oh, I see. Well, I do know what you mean. It is kind of nice, isn't it, to touch and everything.
Look, it's not for me, disgusting boy. Just hand over your bra and panties.
I can't, sir. I've given them to Constable Habib. I asked one of the girls to leave it in her locker.
Constable Habib, I have a very strange favour to ask you. I want a quick rummage in your locker.
Sorry, sir.
No, don't misunderstand me. It's just that I believe there may be some underwear in there, and I want to get hold of it.
Oh, I see. Well, don't worry. I know a lot of men your age often have these funny urges.
No.
No? I'm not offended, sir. I just think it's a bit sad.
Look, Habib.
Oh dear.
All right, Habib, let's get her into the interview room, then get the Dettol and sterilise the table.
Hang on, Pat. This person is a woman, an individual. She has to decide how she wants to have her baby. It's all right, love. It's your body. You're in control. You tell us what you want.
I want to have it by candlelight.
Well, I think we can manage that. You see, Pat, it doesn't hurt to give people choice in their lives.
In a bath full of warm used milk.
At Stonehenge.
Let's get her on the table.
Goody?
Yes?
Hot water now.
Yes?
Away in a manger, no quid for his bed. The little Lord Jesus lay down with his legs.
Thank you very much. It's lovely. We ain't finished yet.
Away in a manger, no quid for his bed. The little...
Hush!
Life, magic, bursting hearts.
Oh, my God.
He thinks it's sex.
Did you get the hot water?
Well, I was going to, but then I thought we really ought to offer something more interesting. So I got her this carton of Ribena from my tuck box.
Naughty round the back, sir. Shall we nick 'em?
Have you seen the size of them? Let uniform get their noses broken. Request urgent support. Callahan Crescent. Highly dangerous. Carol singers.
Gangsters.
I think drugs would be a good idea.
No need. She's doing it all naturally.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe we ought to celebrate.
Ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Lord Jesus Christ, our Saviour, was born upon this day to save us all.
Oh my God.
Tidings of comfort and joy.
Oh my God.
Well, that was a bit heavy-handed. It wasn't that bad.
The doctor will be here soon.
Ah, what are you going to call him?
You choose.
Well, it is Christmas. How about calling him Noel?
That is a great idea, because Noel Edmonds is the spirit of Christmas, isn't he?
Jesus, Goody.
Well, now, young baby. Bibble, bibble. Well, a police station is perhaps not the best of places for a child to spend its first night upon Earth, but we should perhaps remember that once a baby was born in a far lowlier place than this, and went on to do rather well.
Yeah. Who was that, Ben?
Who was that?
Jesus Christ, Goody.
Well, there is no need to swear, sir. I understand what you're talking about.
He kills me, man.
Well, Harry,
Kills
I've
me.
been waiting for a moment to have a word. Now, what I said earlier about your knickers.
Oh, please, sir. Don't feel guilty. I know what's going on.
All right.
It's the male menopause.
I must say, a very nice little ball. First-class police work, though I say so myself. Pray, get those
Carol singing scums.
exactly out of the van and give them a right going over. Now, Fowler, you seem to be doing nothing but fannying about as usual. You can test me on my lines. Come on. As my understudy, it'll do you good to see a proper bit of shouting.
Okay.
Well, actually, Inspector Grimm, I've got some rather urgent...
Yeah, that's your problem as an actor, Raymond. You never learn. No focus, no dedication, and you're a load of rubbish. I suppose you've got till Boxing Day to work on it, but give it some thought, mate. Now, top of the page.
Sir, you know them dodgy carol singers we just nicked?
Avast, ye lovers, 'tis Peter Pan!
Very good, sir. Very intimidating. It's just that those iffy carol singers turned out to be the chief constable, the local MP, their wives, and the Bishop of Gasforth. Do you still want me to give them a going over, sir?
Detective Inspector Grimm, what the hell is going on?
Seems to be a mistake, sir. We are on the trail of a vicious gang of brutal
Carol singers, sir.
carol singers, sir.
I shall see you in my office, off to work on Boxing Day.
Oh dear, Inspector Grimm. Looks like you're going to have to miss the pantomime. Still, it doesn't matter. I hear your understudy's much the better actor.
God, I hate Christmas. I reckon Scrooge got it right with his bag of humbugs. Cray, with me.
So you think these are really media, Kevin?
Yes, I do.
Don't you think they'd be a bit chilly at this time of year? I like undies that keep your bits covered and your bum warm. Honestly, what is it with you blokes and knickers tonight? If this is what Christmas does to you, I'm glad I don't bother with it.
Yes, but did you like them?
You got it.
What was all that about?
Not our business, Patricia. Not our business. Well, I've got a lot of lines to learn. I'll get my coat, shall I?
And my present. You gorgeous, naughty, disgusting, dirty, filthy, sexy little Christmas reindeer.
Wow.
Of course. And as you so rightly point out, your present.
Yes! God, what an enjoyable episode, boys and girls. Give us 1 second. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Means the world. And yeah, give me a sec. And welcome back, boys and girls. If you made it this far, again, you have my, extreme gratitude. Can't thank you guys enough. You could say there was a lot of there was no fanning about around here in this episode. Now, you know what? A lot of awesome moments on this episode. We started, a little bit Christmas vibes early, but it's all good. Well, 'tis the season on this episode. So we definitely enjoyed this kind of holiday episode. Definitely in the feels. Grim, who would have freaking thought my man's had this voice, that'll get him apart, making people weep and weep. So pretty cool that he had initially got the part over Fowler, because when Fowler was taking some digs at him, taking some jabs in so many ways, basically like, yo, you can't do this shit. I kind of was rooting for Grim. Was anybody rooting for him in that instant? Like, you know what? Apply for that thing. Do it. So definitely like that. So to me, he shined very brightly on this episode. Again, man, this guy, man, he's the CID. He takes his job so seriously, man. But when it comes to those key moments, man, when you're gonna arrest, he's like, nah, chill, man. We can't do it. I'm not trying to get my ass whooped. In so many words, let the other boys get their nose broken and stuff. So you can say that he talks a big game, and in so many ways, when the job needs to get done, he's not doing it. He's sending other people to do the work, man. So he cracks me up just for the fact that all these things that he's doing, and them messing up is just typical of these shows. You gotta you almost expect sometimes that something is gonna go wrong on this episode, on this show, because these cops, these officers, man, they are prone to doing some wrong shit. When you heard the moaning, and the guys, he's got the presence, he's standing outside the door, and you just hear, he's like shaking his head. That was a good moment. He's not even saying one word, but damn, that scene was freaking funny. And Goody, we praising him constantly, man. This guy is freaking hilarious. His confusion, his mess ups, him getting bothered by Fowler when Fowler was like, Jesus Christ. And he's like, you don't have to take that. So he slayed this episode. Grim as well, Fowler. You would think Fowler would take some damn notes at some point, man, because she wants, Patricia wants to be ravished. She wants to, have a nice time. She needs it. She wants it. She craves it, and, shame on Fowler, man. This guy thinking nail clippers, that he's definitely the type of guy that would, probably buy her like, some nail clippers, some shit that she definitely doesn't want. And I'm glad he took that gift, guys, because she deserves some damn happiness. I want her to get her Christmas present. Craig had me dying when he was talking about the about the present. When he's doing in that spot. So Craig slaying it. His lines, although sometimes it's not, he doesn't say too much on the show. His laughter, when he does this little laugh, it kills me. So yeah, this goof up with this present and the lingerie. And the scene where, Goody and him are in the office, and, he's discussing and shit. And he's like, do you find me attractive? And Goody has to think about it. He's trying to process what's going on. So a lot of joy on this episode. Everything, the goof ups with, grabbing these carolers. You got these thug carolers, robbing the shit. And then like, I'm not finished. You're like, oh shit. Like, if you're a family there, you're going to be intimidated and stuff like that. So, job well done. I can just say easily that I'm just having a blast watching the show. There's a lot of fun, a lot of great characters. A lot of these shows, man, that we watch, really have a way of just like, really gravitate to some of these characters because it's just that damn good. So you got clever writing, you got funny lines, you got great acting that delivers these lines. You got this guy trying to do he said a Glaswegian TikTok sound, man. Just like a lot of silly moments in here. You had the I don't know how to describe the couple that had the baby and shit, but he was like, yo, we need to light up, we gotta, we gotta celebrate and shit. So even them, they had some funny moments there. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the show. It's just quite simple as that. You know, I do feel, and we'll speak from an outsider perspective. Or we are speaking from an outsider perspective that, as an American, I think that anybody could kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. I think it's one of those shows that you could just pick up and just have a good time and just forget about shit that's going on and just relax and kick back. So it to me is a very 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 good show, and we're not even done yet. Um, so yeah, we'll continue it. Hopefully, you guys will like me to continue. Yeah, let a brother know in the comment section. And I just thank you guys for hanging out. And just checking out the content. So you have my thanks always. We will see you next time. If you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. Let me know, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. All those things help out the channel. And we will see you next time. Peace and love. Peace.